this thing. What's good? What's good?
What's good? What's good?
We
back in this motherfucker.
Man.
We back.
We back.
We back.
We back. We back.
We gonna
2
have
weeks
some
in
fun.
a row. Hey.
2 weeks in a row. Yeah, we did 2 weeks in a row. We used the alternate, but
Yeah. But we here.
we are here. This is the PettyMan podcast with Desi.
What's happening?
We are so happy to be here, man. I'm your host, Gary King, the PettyMan, and this is my beautiful co-host,
Desi D in the place to be. What's poppin'?
man. God bless you guys. Come on in and have a seat. We are Kingz Broadcasting Studio, the legendary Kingz Broadcasting Studios from the A. And we know how we keep it A-Town down at all times. There you go. You know you're a Georgia peach.
Nah. I ain't qualified yet.
You are a Georgia peach. So anyway, I want to thank everybody for joining us tonight. We are the PettyMan podcast with Desi, and we have a engine-filled show for you guys tonight. We definitely want you guys to make sure y'all hit that link on Facebook. We're not on Facebook, but that's cool. Facebook and their feelings, but we gonna keep pushing on because we are strong and we're pushing up numbers here on YouTube. So make sure you go to the link on Desi's profile, my profile. Click that link. It will take you to YouTube if you want to chat with us. But if you can click the other link, you can go to watch us on TV.
Yeah.
Smart TV, Roku,
Box
Apple
Cast.
TV, or Fire TV. You can watch us on Smart TV. Now you can't chat with us, but you can call us at 678-871-9602. And you can chat with us by the phone. If y'all want to hear Desi's beautiful voice, and you want to hear my Barry White, I can talk to you real sexy. I can talk to you real sexy, like.
Not breathing like that though.
You don't like my breathing? Wow.
No, that's horrible. I'll hang up.
Yeah, Desi.
Ew, well, that's bad. You sound like Fat Albert.
You two, you don't even know about Fat Albert.
I do.
Anyway, you guys catch us, man, on Boxcast. You get the Boxcast, then you go Simple Radio and download the Post 880 radio. You can listen to us on the radio right now at www.kingsbroadcasting.com and buy all this merch, man. We got a fun-filled show. We got cups, t-shirts, hoodies. Ooh, man, look at that. Oh, we got my dude, Mario, is our executive producer for the company. And this is the real world leader. Yeah, real world leader, Mario, man. So Mario Bell, shout out to him and his company in the videography that does all our videos and all our graphics and photo shoot. We had a hell of a photo shoot.
We did. That was lit. Sunday.
Took over 500 pictures. So you guys get ready for our marketing. We got to do some heavy marketing.
Yeah,
some big time marketing. It's gonna be crazy. Yeah. So want to thank everybody for joining us. Get with us. The number's going to go to the bottom of the screen here shortly, and you can call us at 678-871-9602. Without further ado, I'm going to let Desi... Well, now, before then, let's see what our young lady... How was your week? You've been trying to tell me you so busy. You didn't talk to me today, so I'm a little annoyed. So I'm being petty by saying, why didn't I receive phone calls so we can go over our show today?
The truth is coming out. No, because normally we go over the show on Tuesday or Wednesday, and we text, but we barely talked. I think I called you actually the other day.
Yeah, we talked Monday,
we talked
I think.
briefly. No, Tuesday.
Tuesday, okay.
Yeah, it was Tuesday. So, yeah, I've just been busy with work.
I'm talking about today.
Oh, my bad. You was busy, first of all. You didn't even say, are you on your way? Be safe driving like you normally do. You ain't say nothing. So, no, you're grounded.
Oh, wow. How you gonna ground me?
Because you normally check on me. You be like, yeah, are you okay?
When are you okay, Desi? How was your week this week?
I made it.
Oh, yeah, you blessed. Blessed be on you.
Come on in the room.
In the upper room. Little technical difficulties going on out there.
Please subscribe to our YouTube channel, y'all. Please, Kingz Broadcasting Studios. Subscribe so you can catch every podcast that's going down out here. I don't know what happened. Oh, there we go. Yes. So please, yes, subscribe. Tell a friend to tell a friend. Share the podcast, the broadcast, all of that, so that we can all be on one accord and we can let y'all in on all the things that we talk about because it's about to be lit.
It's about to be lit.
Gang.
Let's tell them about what's going on with your blog that's coming up, Desi.
Ooh, let's talk about it.
Desi Speaks.
Desi Speaks.
Oh, it's coming.
Man, it's coming. And I literally just said today, because I was like, oh, I'm all made up. Creating my content, building my content. I got some dope stuff coming y'all way. So just be on the lookout. I know we've been saying it for weeks now, but it's a process. It is a process.
It is.
And then with me working during the day, I be feeling like I ain't got enough time. Then I've been trying to work out. I'm trying to preserve my sexy through the winter time.
So can you honestly say you see how I feel now?
I can.
And just think I'm dealing
But I think you do way more.
Yeah, I'm doing well, like 6 shows we running out of here. So I'm having to do a little bit. Mike got particular shows that he pretty much put together too, but we work together and you're doing 6 shows out here a week.
Yeah.
So,
I don't even know how y'all keep up.
We haven't even launched yours yet, so that's going to be another that we're going to push out of here, Kingz Broadcasting Studio. So I'm excited for your blog. It's going to be awesome because you're going to talk about some very involved things, especially some women women involved issues.
So we're definitely I'm going to just kind of cover topics along the lines of, from traveling, from our day-to-day roots, women's day-to-day skin routine, because a lot of people, as y'all know, I do deal with PCOS, polycystic ovarian syndrome, and a lot of women who deal with that have like acne issues and stuff, and thank God I didn't get that side of things. So I talk about my skincare routine every day, what I do on a regular, so just be on the lookout for that. And then I'm going to also be doing a subscription box for ladies who have dealt with or is dealing with the same thing. So be on the lookout. It's gonna be dope. I'm excited.
Nice. So just go through, let everybody know what our topic's gonna be.
Yeah,
we're gonna get started.
So we're gonna talk about today. We have a lot of topics for you guys, but we're gonna start with, we're gonna have Mike Bell, baby, give us the what is it? The election
highlights. Our political highlights.
Man, the political highlights.
Oh my Lord, that's
we definitely need to talk about that. We definitely need to talk about that. And then we have our main topic today, which is motivation versus inspiration. To accomplish your goals, do you need motivation or do you need inspiration? So we're gonna talk about that today, along with my relationship snippet for today. Y'all already know I'm coming with it. Gary ain't ready. These guys ain't ready.
You know I'm about to chop that all up to 1,000.
Because Desi D is coming for y'all head. Period.
I'm gonna chop that all the way.
So all the ladies in the comment, man, I need y'all to flood the comments, spam the comments whenever I talk about this relationship topic, because I need y'all to have my back, because it's too much testosterone in this place. You hear me? So
we have our business of the week, Rashima's Tasty Treats. We got them in here again.
Man, I'm so excited. Yes, Rashima, and y'all saved me some popcorn. Rashima, I need you to send us some more, because they literally tore that popcorn up on Sunday, and I ain't get none.
We had 6 bags. We got 3 more bags out front.
Now I'm happy. I need her to send me more. I know they were. It was a lot of people. I did have the lollipop though. That was fire. That was busting.
So she's our Black Small Business we're gonna promote today, and we have a book of the month. Boy, this book is gonna be pretty tough for me, but I'm gonna tell you guys, so maybe you can go get it, and I'm gonna tell you where to go get it. So we're gonna highlight that too. So, without further ado,
we gotta say hi to the people in the chat.
Let's see who's in the chat room.
Someone said you do sound like Barry White. The lies
Barry
you tell.
White.
Oh my gosh.
Barry White.
Oh my goodness.
Hey man, that make you drop your panties right there.
That is horrible.
Yeah, Barry White.
No, it doesn't.
Desi. Drop your panties, Desi.
That is disgusting.
Anyway, what's up, Tasha Michelle? Hey, y'all.
Cedar said she wanted no pictures. I know, girl. We so sorry.
I know. We gonna work on that, Cedar. Me and Mario are trying to work something out, but we gonna need some help from you too. So we had an awesome photo shoot. So what's up, Q Smooth? He said I sound just like Barry White.
The lies.
What's up, Tashira Talk? Good to see you. So we got a few people in the chat room. We want to thank you guys coming in. And chat, call the hotline 678-871-9602. And we're ready to rock and roll, man. So
let's get it.
If everybody's in and we're good, we ready to rock and roll. And let's see, man, motivation versus inspiration. So you guys know, every time me and Desi do our podcast, we always have a quote or kind of a little motivational, inspirational quote that kind of goes along with our topics. Mm-hmm. She told me this topic was too easy, so we're gonna see how she maneuver and navigate through.
First of all, why did you call me out every week on something?
It's the truth. Are you back talking? You back walking?
Back talking?
Yeah.
First of all,
not back talking. Walking it back. Are you walking it back? You did say that though.
I did say it.
Okay, I mean that's okay. You said it was too easy, so that means that you're showing that you're strong in talking about things like this, which is good. It's challenging. We both got two different generational views about perspectives about motivational, inspirational. So anyway, so I do have a quote for it. I thought it's pretty good. And
I think your quote is dope.
And then it didn't have motivational or inspirational in it, so I think that's pretty cool too.
Yeah.
So Mike's gonna put it up on the screen, and I want you guys to make sure you hold on to it. Like I tell you, hold on to it to get to our main topic.
And y'all, just please tune in the whole show, because I know some people be missing out. Some people be like, I only caught the half of it. Tune in the whole time, okay? So whatever you doing, put it down, put your phone down, put everything down, and tune in. Period.
It's gonna be a good show. We only go an hour and 20 minutes, so you better hang on tight.
Yes. Got people calling me. Okay, sorry.
Popular girl. Anyway, motivational quote of the week. Purpose is the reason you journey. Passion is the fire that lights the way. What did you think about that when you saw that when I entered into our topics?
Purpose is the reason you journey, and passion is the fire that lights the way. Oh, that's good. It ties right into it.
And it goes off what you always say, winning on purpose.
Yeah.
Waking up with the fire and ready to go. So that's definitely a motivational quote for this week on PettyMan and Desi podcast. And that's purpose is the reason you journey. Passion is the fire that lights the way. And so we're going to go in depth with that. Basically, definitely when we go through our main topic. So make sure you write that down, and we're gonna keep it up on the screen once our topic starts back up. But you can start wrapping your brain around that topic. So
yes.
Now, we got our topic out the way. Before I start getting into the sponsor stuff, I'm just gonna talk about how important it was to see how happy I was and impressed to see all the people that came for our photo shoot we had here in the studio, and we did green screen photo shoot that we needed for our marketing promotional campaign that we getting ready to start up. It's gonna be very heavy marketing campaign that we're not very good at marketing, so we're trying to work on handling those things. So we're working on it. So we're very happy to have pretty much the whole company out here. To have a couple people that had some prior engagements, but we'll get them in. But I'm very proud of my company. I'm telling these people are family, and they really work hard with this journey. That's definitely not a sprint. It's more of a marathon than a sprint. But to come out here and take over 500 photos that maybe half of them won't even be used, but to do that and everybody stay focused, and we got it done. It was good to see everybody met each other finally.
I know.
And to see all the different podcast shows and cast members come in, and even the people in our admin department to meet each other, to watch you guys kind of mingle and meet and greet and finally see each other.
I feel like I knew everybody already.
Y'all get along, and it was good. Everybody was very happy to meet each other, and the new people that's here, people that's been here from the start, people that's kind of like JR that works this job that just he like Tommy off Martin. You know what I'm saying? Do you really have a job? You know what I'm saying?
Weak. Oh man.
But to his credit, JR was one of the first ones when we started the party. He's one of the first. He came in with Dwight Banks, and he was here every Sunday. But his job just hates.
And then Myra couldn't make it.
Myra couldn't work. She had to work. Her schedule was jacked up. She don't miss anything. So
Pam was in the building. Shout out to you, Pam.
Pam Day was in the building. Pam Day was in the building. We miss Pam low. So, but they know we all love it. The ones that didn't make it, we all love them, and we know they'll make the next one. And we getting ready for our meet and greet, the company greet and meet. We're gonna ask you to have people that want to come out and bowl with us. Want to bowl with us and drink and eat and be merry, and
that's gonna be lit.
That's gonna be lit, man. So I wanted to put that out there. So next, I want to let everybody know we are looking for sponsors. So if you have a small business, big business, I don't give a damn. If you want to sponsor the Kingz Broadcast Studio, any of the shows that you see on our website at www.Kingz Broadcast Studios, you can sponsor any one of them shows. And we go on YouTube, Periscope, Twitch. Well, not Facebook, but we do a lot of advertising on Instagram. And as you can see, our YouTube is growing big time. And we on Boxcast TV Network. We've been approved for the Boxcast Network. So you can see us on Smart TV, Fire Stick, Roku, and Apple TV. Please get in touch with me, myself, or Mike Bell Baby at www.Kingz Broadcasting Studios. While you people go on our website, make sure you sign up so that way you can catch all of our shows, anything new, any new people that come into the company, all our merch, the giveaways that we're getting ready to start up. Getting ready to do some giveaways with some of our cups and some of our shirts and hoodies. Any shirt that you see, it can come in a hoodie, so make sure you get in touch with us. But you have to go to the website to get it started. So that's www.KingzBroadcasting.com.
Yes.
All right.
Now we got Mike talking about the political highlights.
Yeah, I brought in Mike Bell Baby this week because we have so much political navigation to go through. That's probably more than I can handle. Mike is pretty much our political expert in our company, and I know he can kind of break it down and have any questions for you guys. You can call the hotline or chat in the chat room. So Mike Bell Bay will bring our political highlights from our 2020 elections and what's going on and what are they doing. I mean, there's some weird stuff going on. So he's going to update us and not go too crazy with we know who the president-elect and vice president-elect is, but he's going to definitely go in depth of what happened after our current president doesn't seem to want to start packing. So, but I'm sure he got a few choice words about that. So, Mike Bell Bay will be with you guys for that.
Go.
Yeah, he got to go.
You got to go.
Come on, man, get the U-Haul, whatever you need, bro. I got a trailer. I go up there.
Keep golfing.
Keep golfing.
Yeah. Why you would even need to be in there? You got to go, bro.
You got to go, man. I mean, come on, man. Sore loser.
He is a sore loser. Everything about him sore.
Okay.
Next.
All right, well, our small black business. We're going to go to our small black business. I would like to introduce Rashima Tasty Treats.
Woo! Woo!
Oh, let me get the popcorn.
Oh, yeah. Which one is that one?
This is the Cognac Crown Apple.
I want the Hennessy one. I want to try it.
Which one? You got it?
Yeah. Oh, this one look yummy.
Oh, the Hennessy. Oh, Lord.
Oh, we on that brown today. That one's vodka.
All right. Rashima Treats. She's a very good friend of the company. We definitely support her. She's out of Louisiana, Shreveport. And she's brought to you guys from our producer that's down in Shreveport, Tasha Mitchell, which is Cedar, which y'all know we call her Cedar through the company. She's our producer of the No Name the Podcast show. We've already promoted her before, but I really love this product. I think it's a great idea. It's very innovative. It's a lot of people out there doing it, but she has the marketing and a great product. The packaging, the taste is very important, especially when you're starting to pack popcorn. So I think that she has a great product. So if you would get in touch with Rashima's Tasty Treats, she's only on Facebook. So go on Facebook. Mike's gonna put it up on the screen, and it's up under Infusion Popcorn on Facebook, and you can find it. She can deliver it to you. You don't have to live in Louisiana. She can deliver it to you, and whatever your order is, she can take care of you. So just let her know that you found out through Kingz Broadcasting, a PettyMan podcast with Desi, and that way she can get you set out there. So you're free to open it. You gonna say your grace? You know, I gotta do your kids like that. You gonna say the grace? You gonna eat it?
Blessed Lord.
Good Lord. That's what you say. That's what you say when you just starving. That's what you say when you starving.
In the DM.
Oh man.
So this one about to be bomb.
We got some more people in the chat room. If you're out there in Spotify world, we are a live broadcasting company, so we do a lot of live stuff. And we're not just on Spotify. We actually have a chat room here on YouTube. So you can go to our YouTube on Kingz Broadcasting and click on any of our shows and get in the chat room, especially if it's live. So right now, Sita Cheer said the purpose of motivation, passion is inspiration. Rico Calhoun, welcome to the show. Gary King, I'm here. Welcome, Rico. Dope discussion. What's up, Erica? That's my friend. I got to get on her show. She invited me to be a guest on one of her shows, and our schedule is just not lining up. We seem to be doing shows at the same time, but man, her show... That dope discussion is nice.
Lit.
She's on Pod Squad.
Yeah,
Pod Squad.
Yeah.
She's actually the owner and creator of Pod Squad, which is an awesome podcast site that does very, very well, and they've promoted us, and I greatly appreciated her and Angel are like, I'm telling you, they light me up. Every time I see them and they speak, it's so fun. So I appreciate you out there, Erica. And I'm trying to push everybody to come to you. If they got a podcast, to come to Pod Squad. That's one of the best groups out there for podcasting.
Dope discussion. ATL. Who's that?
That's Mike Bell, baby. Mike Bell, baby.
J Real?
J Real. Yeah, J Real.
Oh.
It's pretty good.
It is very good.
That's the Hennessy too, ain't it? I like the Crown better. I
like both.
You do?
I'm not even a Hennessy drinker.
I ain't either. They say you eat Hennessy, you eat ass. If you drink Hennessy, you eat ass. That's been the going thing for Kingz Broadcasting.
That's horrible.
It is. That's why I don't drink Hennessy.
You ain't eating the groceries.
No, I don't eat the groceries.
Ooh, you nasty. No, I'm just kidding. Thank y'all for tuning in, though. I'm so excited for tonight's topics. Do you want me to go in with our relationship?
No, have we even got to that yet?
We haven't. There we go.
All right, we got everything set up. We being so rude, sitting up here eating popcorn while we talking.
That's what y'all was doing on Sunday, smacking so hard. Everybody was smacking the whole time.
But anyway, thank you, Rashima. Tasty Treats. Make sure y'all get in touch with her out in the Spotify where she's on Facebook, and she's up on the Infused Popcorn. So you definitely can get in touch with her if you want to get it delivered to you. So let's get rolling, man. So I enjoyed that.
Yes, that was good.
That is good. The candy was pretty good too.
It was. I agree.
So what's new with you? Any black entertainment?
To be quite honest with you, I haven't even been up on anything lately.
You've been that busy this week, huh? It really hasn't been anything out there, honestly. Nothing out there. I saw something in Florida. I put in the group chat today. I don't know if you saw it. Where the governor of Florida has put out transcripts to start trying to pass a law to be able to shoot looters. Shoot and kill looters to protect your property or your businesses now. If they come within 500 feet of your business to destroy it,
Florida
he's trying to
always
pass
coming
a law.
up with something
That's
crazy.
Florida, yeah, Florida. That's so the Florida governor is trying to do that, and it just goes back to when you talk about that stand your ground law,
yeah.
when that crazy ass damn symbol killed Trayvon. So Florida's on some shit. So it tells you. I always say, just because we get a new administration, nothing's changed. Nothing is gonna change. We need new. We don't need to change administration. We need new. We need a new government. I think that just the whole audacity to even come up with a law like that, they're giving people permission to kill people because of property, tells me that
they tell us to stay
our
dangerous.
lives never matter because they rather protect a building than they would a human life.
They rather protect the dog.
Can you even fathom that? They want to get a law to protect buildings instead of to protect lives.
And that's crazy.
I don't give a damn about no goddamn Checkers getting burned down or Target or damn Long John Silver. We got people that's dead that couldn't vote.
Right.
They're not passing laws to keep that from happening.
Right.
They saying we crazy.
And now
y'all crazy saying there's something going on. It's a system in place that y'all ain't make. You saying that it's it, but you ready to protect buildings.
Just like now they backtracking on Ahmaud Arbery's case.
Ahmaud, that it's so disgusting. We talked about it backstage about the Ahmaud. Those three guys, they are three of them.
It was three.
Three guys, they granting bond. They letting them bond out and going by their way only because they said that they seemed contrite or felt remorseful, and so they gave them bond. So if that don't turn your stomach, no matter what color you are, if that don't turn your stomach that they shot that man in cold blood in the middle of the road as he's running,
right? Because
they feel they
felt like he was remorseful. How? Of course they gonna put on face so they can get up out of there. That's crazy to me.
I could talk about this for hours,
man,
but it's disgusting, and I can only hope that whatever justice is designed for the justice of all the people that's died in the hands of police, or this wasn't even police, so that just tell you it doesn't matter if you're wearing a uniform,
right?
We're getting killed by anybody that don't care for the color of our skin.
Yep.
So in any situation, if it's a white person killing a black person, it's disgusting. I don't care what the person got. I don't care if they butt naked. If they killing a black person for no reason, just because of the color of their skin, it's disgusting.
Yeah.
So prayers out to the Arbery family. And I like I say, man, it makes you sad to even think what's to come of that whole situation. Yeah. And I try to always say, everybody, please just deal with what's going on. Don't forget about, they distract us with a lot of things, and it helps the whole situation die down. I know we're not protesting out there. We're not doing what we was doing every time a thing happens, but they let it die down. They let these cases drag out so long that you won't even know. Like, right. Can anybody think of any case that actually was concluded, that actually came with that was resolved, whether it was guilty or not guilty? Can you think of one? All these people have died. Are they pushing out there, putting these things on court so you'll know how the court proceeds?
Because supposedly everyone's now getting out, bonding out, and it's just crazy.
So I always say, pay attention. The the young lady got killed in her house by that SWAT team with that's
Breonna
jacked
Taylor.
up. So
It's just sad.
it's sad. And I don't want to make this show about that, but I do want to let everybody know that they need to pay attention and don't be easily distracted by all this other crap. Even the stuff that's going on with these elections.
Even the stuff that's going on with COVID, because now everyone knows that there's about to be another shutdown. But obviously, we all know that it's a scare tactic. Yes, COVID is real. We do understand that. And everyone still has to stay safe so that this can be over with, because I'm tired of it. However, I mean, I know they're about to push the vaccine and all this other stuff that's going on. So, man, just be prayerful. And
Erica with dope discussion said buildings can be rebuilt, a human life is gone forever. And that's my point, Erica. It's nauseating to read something like a governor is actually trying to pass a law to give people the right to kill somebody to protect their business or their home. Now, I don't condone if somebody's in there, you damn hurting the killing the people that's in the building, but if these buildings and stuff can be rebuilt. We don't own no goddamn targets.
We don't.
Everybody talking about damn destroying your own city. I don't own no damn city. We ain't got our own city.
Right.
Only thing these damn oppressors pay attention to is the loss of money and the loss of their lives.
Yeah.
That's the only thing they'll pay attention to. So, fuck them Targets. Fuck them Starbucks. Fuck all them buildings. Till they start paying attention and put us on even playing grounds with everybody. That's what's gonna happen. That's what's gonna happen. So I don't want to hear nothing about no laws. So you guys get yourself ready because they up to something. And to see that law being passed or trying to be passed, ain't been passed yet, but he's trying to push it. He's trying to push it. That something is around the corner and they're getting ready to do something. So we have to be ready and stick together and stop being so easy distracted by Popeye's chicken sandwiches and shit. That's the kind of stuff I'm talking about. PlayStation 5s.
Right.
$800 on PlayStation 5. You better go buy your damn weapon. If you got it right, if you got able to go buy your weapon and start stocking your house up, you better go do that instead of buying a video game console. Mm-hmm. It's that serious for me. It's a state of emergency for our race.
It is.
And so that's how I feel about it. I don't want to get in that because I know we got to push on and get into our book, man. So thank everybody watching the show. We got some more people that's in the chat room, man. Thank you, Rico Calhoun, Q Smooth, Tashur. If you're not in the chat room, just say hello so I can give you a shout out. My girl Erica, she's in now. Appreciate you joining us.
Yeah, I know my family out there watching me. Hey, what's up, family?
Hey,
gang.
Gang.
Hey, so, let's keep it pushing.
Well, you was telling us something about what's going on in Pennsylvania. You saying about to shut down again. So give us an update on that.
Yes, my cousin was just telling me that Pennsylvania, I guess, had 1,000 new cases of COVID-19 in the last week in just one county. So, and I think 10 people died. So, of course, my cousin, she be scared. So she was like, we're all supposed to be together for Thanksgiving. So she's like, y'all know how I get. And we're like, yeah, girl, we know. So we're just hoping we all can still come together for Thanksgiving. It's not going to be a lot of us. It's just me, my sister, just a little, the norm. But still just staying safe. And she's just like, we know everyone, she said all the wipes in the stores out again. And then they said restock on paper products because you already know. I don't understand why when something happens, everyone just goes and buys everything. Like, what is the stores are still open? Why do you got to go buy all the toilet paper off
It's another distraction. It's another distraction, and it's just another way to
because something else getting ready to
have
happen.
us going against each other, fighting over toilet tissue and stuff like that. So
they want us to vote again January 5th. I just got a call yesterday.
Yeah, we got to vote again. We got runoffs, especially for Georgia.
For Warnock,
Georgia, and we got Kwanzaa Hall. But I'm not gonna go. I'm gonna take Mike Bell, baby, glory on that. He's gonna definitely educate you guys on what needs to come on in January. So get ready for that. That's packed full. Now, I've got off my soapbox, and now I'm finna get back on my soapbox, and I'm real proud of my venture or my journey on becoming conscious. I'm not quite conscious yet. I'm working on it. I'm doing a lot of reading and studying, meditating, and I've tackled some books here lately that have just like rocked my world. And I'm usually pretty good at pacing myself, but I felt like the other week I was talking to Mike Bell Baby about it too. That I'm kind of getting like information overload because I'm trying to keep up with get as conscious as I can, conscious as possible, fast as I can, without misunderstanding what I'm reading. So it's gonna be some things I'm gonna have to read again, get an understanding with it, and a lot of these books kind of tying together. So that brings me to the point where my book of the month is gonna be the month.
Right, because you know you ain't gonna finish that.
Yeah, I'm not gonna finish this book that quick.
Y'all, he don't be
and it's more of a reference guide. It's called God, the Bible, the Planets, and Your Body. This book is by Kadar Griffo. I met him personally at the Madu bookstore in Greenbrier Mall. This book, I tell you, and Mike says he's gonna thumb through it when he get a chance, but this is a very good book. If you've already started reading stuff like the ISIS Papers and what I've been talking to you about, the Anthony T. Broader, the Broader Files, this is a very good book, and it starts tying into things dealing with God, the Bible, the planets, and your body. And it starts explaining all the things about our culture and how our body ties into all these things. And it just kind of, like I say, I told Mike right before the show, I told Desi too, that this book is more of a reference guide, and you almost, like I know you would have to have the Bible next to you. So this is a very good book so far. I can't go into details about it because, like I say, this is not a this is not a book for somebody that haven't read a lot of books before. You know what I'm saying? You got to almost have your mind.
That's probably why I didn't want to read
it. Yeah, you straight up closed it pretty quick. So, and I understood. I was like, yeah, there's probably no book she's gonna be talking. I cannot read it. So this book is more of a reference guide. It's supposed to be read with caution because you need to make sure that you understand a lot of your biblical things and all the signs and symbols and stuff that's going on in our planet, whether it's the sun. I think you read the astrology stuff and horoscope stuff. All this stuff is how all this stuff is based off. So it's called the God, the Bible, the Planets, and Your Body. Be sure to catch it at my store. I love this store now. Sister Nina is the owner and operator of the Madu bookstore in Greenbrier Mall. And me and her had a very good talk the last time I was in that. Actually, when I got this book, and actually, like I say, Mr. Griffo signed it for me. Mr. King, thank you for your support. So he works there too, and he has several books, but he told me this is the first book I needed to get started with. So Mr. Griffo is at the Madu bookstore. That's at Greenbrier Mall, 2841 Greenbrier Parkway, Atlanta, Georgia 30331. Madu bookstore. Be sure to talk to Miss or Sister Nina. If you buy any products, any books from that store, and you mention Kingz Broadcasting Studios or the PettyMan Podcast with Desi, you will get 10% off of your purchase. 10%. So we're growing, man. We're growing. So we're getting a little juice like that. So thanks, Sister Nina, for working with us. And she loves pushing her books and her products and her stores. Oh man, you get so educated in that store. So I love her to death for helping us out with that and helping me on my journey with getting conscious. So that's Madu bookstore at Greenbrier Mall. Whew.
Yes, that was a lot.
That book is going to be. Just
let me know if you finished. Did you finish the other one?
Yeah, I finished. But I'm gonna read again. I got to get another book that's after that. That's gonna tie it all together. It's called Strategies. The same author, but she didn't have it. I got to go in there and get it. She said she had to order it.
Okay, got it.
Madu bookstore, Greenbrier Mall.
Go there.
That's Sister Nina. So we love her to death. So thank you guys.
Yes, for sure. Need to get that. Get that.
What is in the chat room?
Man, let's go to the chat room. Everyone for Spotify, just so y'all know, we out here. We are live on YouTube, so we are interacting with our guests on YouTube. So, Tashira says, yes, Lysol and toilet paper is running out again. Girl, yes, it's crazy. I was like, dang, all the aisles is empty already. But I already have my Lysol wipes, my Clorox wipes. I have everything. So, I probably do just need to stock up a little bit, just a little bit more. Let's see what else. Pam, what's happening?
Pam Day, what's up, girl?
Hey, girl.
What she say? I ain't.
She said, hey, PettyMan, and it's supposed to say and Desi. Her phone was tripping.
Her phone tripping. Okay.
Yeah.
Got DeAndre YPK now.
What up, DeAndre? We in this thing. He said Purdue versus Ossoff and Warnock versus.
Mike Bell finna go over that too here in just a second. So we definitely gonna push off now into our political. Like I said, this is Mike Bell's specialty. He definitely has the. He can juice y'all up on our political highlights. Yes. And I thought this was very suited for him to help out the PettyMan Podcast on our political highlights. So without further ado, Mike Bell, baby.
What's good, Mike? What's happening?
What's happening?
morning out there, everybody. Like they said, I think unless you've been under a rock, you don't know what's been going on with the political scene. We do have a presumptive president-elect in Joseph Biden and Vice President Kamala Harris. They won the election here that just took place in 2020 back, last week. So right now, what we're looking at is trying to let everybody know there was some history made with this election. As far as people that voted in numbers, both parties, Trump and Joe Biden, had historical numbers with the turnout. Trump had 72,220,000 people to turn out to vote for him. That was historic. It had never happened before in a presidential election, with 47.5% of the vote. And Joe Biden had a whopping 77,366,000 voters that came out to support him, with 50.8% of the electorate. So right now they're standing at in the electoral college at 290 for Joe Biden and 217 for Trump. You only need 270 to be declared the victor or the winner of the presidential election. Right now, everybody knows 45 is going on a rant about voter fraud throughout the country, here in Georgia and Pennsylvania and other places like Arizona, Nevada. He has lawsuits that have been getting knocked down. He hasn't won one yet. He's claiming voter fraud without any proof. He's just clamoring and saying what he says about the election, and that's got a lot of people upset, even on the right. I think they're right now trying to appease him by seeming like they want to be in his corner while he goes through this process of trying to realize that he did lose the election. Even with the irregularities that's been going on in certain states about the voting process, no one has proven voter fraud. Even in Texas today, you had the governor come out and offer a $1 million reward for anybody that can prove voter fraud. That's in Texas. He won Texas outright, and that's a Republican governor, and no one has stepped forward to claim that money for voter fraud or being able to prove voter fraud. So essentially what they're saying is, yo, man, you lost it. You need to just go ahead and wrap it up, usher in Joe Biden, give him the reins, and let him start taking the briefings so that the country can move forward and start a new regime here. Right now, you know, we have a Senate runoff coming up January 5th here in Georgia. That's probably very important. It's going to dictate the balance of power in the Senate. Right now, the Republicans have the upper hand with the deciding vote in the Senate right now. So here in Georgia, you have John Ossoff against Perdue, Raphael Warnock against Kelly Loeffler. And that takes place, like I said, January 5th, 2021. Here in Georgia, December 7th is the last day to register to vote, to participate in that election. The last day to early vote for those seats is January 1st. That's on a Friday, quite naturally New Year's Day. So you don't want to wait to the last minute to start your process and going to vote and supporting the candidate that you of your choice. So right now, everybody understands that the Democratic Party, and particularly in our community as blacks, we do not go back and support the down ballot candidates in runoff scenarios. This is a very, very, very important election. It's just as important as the presidential election, because if he doesn't gain power, or the Democrats don't gain power in the Senate, Joe Biden would have his hands tied for a lot of the things that he wants to do and a lot of the promises that were made, because Mitch McConnell, the head of the Senate right now, will tie his hands and won't let a lot of things see the floor for a vote. So go out, make sure you vote, support your candidate, and show up in major numbers. Don't let this be a disappointment. The country is depending on Georgia to put the Senate and change the balance of powers in favor of the Democratic Party. So make sure you do that. Don't take it lightly. Take a friend to the poll. Show up in numbers like you did. Even if you do the mail-in ballots, that's still on deck. You can go and make sure you get your ballot or request your ballot. You can go online, go to the Secretary of State here in Georgia or your local county elections office to their website, and you can do it online, and they'll send you your mail-in ballot, and it'll be the same process, nothing different. Another point of focus here in turning Georgia blue was my no-name beauty of the day Sunday is Stacey Abrams. She is the MVP of this whole blue wave that was going on here in Georgia. She registered 800,000 people to vote. Her and her organization, Keep Up the Fight Task Force. That was her organization that helped her put that in motion. She did a great, fabulous, outstanding job. I think they're already back at work raising money, trying to bring about awareness for people to show up at the polls come January 5th or early voting or the mail-in ballots. So big shouts out to Stacey Abrams. She will be a force here in the Democratic Party for some years to come. I'm eager to see if they offer her a position in Joe Biden's cabinet, or will she try to run against what's our governor name again? Kemp. Yeah, Kemp. If she throw her hat in the ring one more time to try to unseat him as a governor here in Georgia. So big shouts out to Stacey Abrams. She did a phenomenal job. Can't say enough about that. The state hasn't voted for a Democrat for the presidential office since Clinton back in 92. So that's been like, 19 years? That was the last time the state went blue for a presidential candidate. So big shouts out to her. That was a big deal. And the work is not complete. She will tell you, and don't be surprised your phone start blowing up and you get those notifications about have you voted and what are you waiting on, click this link to register and so forth. And I won't even go into the underlying part about Trump being upset because he lost. He's a sore loser. He has not even congratulated Biden yet. A lot of the Republicans have not congratulated Biden yet. So right now we're in uncharted territories. We're facing a constitutional crisis. We're not there yet, but just stay tuned and hope this guy do the right thing. He may not really relinquish his seat until January 20th or January 20th is when Joe Biden is to be sworn in at 12 noon. So that's when Trump will be officially ousted from his seat if he doesn't give it up before then and start acknowledging Biden as the winner of the presidential election here for 2020. So that's my spiel and that's my take of what's going on for the political piece here in Georgia and nationwide with the presidential election and the phenomenal numbers. People came out, especially our community. For people that always thought that our votes didn't matter or don't count, what say you now? Your vote matters. Even in Kenosha, Wisconsin, where Blake was killed. Kenosha, Wisconsin, those 20,000 votes put Biden over the hump for him to win Wisconsin. Our community here in Georgia, Chatham County down in Savannah, Fulton County, it was already blue, but Cobb County, DeKalb County, Clayton County, Gwinnett County. We showed up in such large numbers. I think Biden is leading by maybe close to 15,000 votes here in Georgia as it stands. And because he's requesting a recount, it's close to 5 million votes that will have to be recounted by hand, that they're getting ready to start that process because he's being anal about it. Even if you find some votes that don't count, you won't find close to 15,000 worth. So, you know what I'm saying? Just give it up, man, move on, and the country will be better off for it. That's my spiel. Appreciate you guys checking it out. And get information to be informed. Stay engaged in the process, all right?
Thank you, Mike Bell, baby. Ain't nowhere in the hell I'd have said all that.
Ain't nowhere.
I would have missed so much shit. I probably been bringing up damn Jimmy Carter, Reagan, rest in peace. Hey, I'd have been bringing up
Obama.
Nixon. I've been talking about damn the assassination of Kennedy.
Everybody that ain't
Mike
got
Bell, baby, is awesome when it comes to political stuff. He schools me on it, and that's why I'm so into it now. I've never been so energetic. I always voted, but this time I was just so energetic about doing it because of him schooling me on a lot of the process. And I ain't ashamed to say I didn't know a lot of it. I paid so much attention to the local stuff that I really didn't pay a lot of attention. 'Cause I just felt like the presidential stuff was, kind of fell by depths. Yeah, I would always vote, but I just didn't always believe that the numbers were what they were. But I do believe that, and shout out to Stacey Abrams for putting us over the top like that. So I think you wanted to kind of give a shout out to what were you talking about? Oh, the Magic City.
Oh, yeah. So bring your booty to the pole. You already know. We're going to go back to week 1. When we talked about bring your booty to the pole. Okay? Y'all get your friends, like he said, and go back to these poles.
You think they had an effect?
Bring your booty to the
Think
pole.
the strippers went to the pole?
I think they went to the pole.
They went to the pole.
I went to the pole. But I ain't no scrupper, though.
Oh, you hurry up and corrected that.
I ain't no scrupper, though.
Oh, man.
Man, what did she say? She said, Erica said, I would gladly serve Trump his eviction notice. Girl, you and me both.
I think everybody fight to take that letter to the door.
Man,
Hey, man.
I'm throwing it under the door.
Oh, man. So thank you, Mike Bell, baby, for his insight on our political highlights. So now we're going to push on to our relationship tip with Desi.
Ooh. Let's see if you gonna get on me on this one. We are talking about today. So what's happening, y'all? We talking today about accountability, and if this should be added to one of the love languages. There's like 5 love languages.
Go ahead.
So today, obviously, for those that don't know what accountability means, it's the fact or condition of being. Hold on. The fact or condition of being accountable and responsibility. So being accountable and being having responsibility for your actions. So basically, what I want to talk about today is when you are in a relationship or situationship or friendship or whatever ship you're in, accountability is very important, because accountability means that you both are willing to take responsibility for your role and contribution in a relationship, good, bad, or the ugly. It means there is willingness to apologize when either or of you mess up. So it also means you can both act from a space of mutual respect, integrity, without compromising your own values. So you basically can agree to disagree, but in that, are you holding yourselves accountable? Like, hey, I made you feel this way and I apologize. Or I made you, like, I feel like a lot of people hijack each other's feelings and are very dismissive. So in this case, it's almost like, oh, you feel that way, but you shouldn't feel that way because I don't feel that way. Everyone has their own feelings. So people feel like they shouldn't be held accountable because they don't feel how you feel. And in that case, that could be very selfish. So sometimes you have to act selflessly, and look at a relationship with a selfless eye instead of a selfish eye, because then in that case you guys can understand each other a little bit better. So I think I wrote it down here. It says it respects you as separate people within a relationship. Accountability does. And as you take ownership and move away from the blame game, it also means you move from codependent or insecure attachments to secure attachments in healthy relationships. So I believe when you hold each other accountable or hold yourself accountable, then you guys will have more understanding. So it's like whenever you come to a common ground, even if you agree to disagree, at least you're not dismissive of each other's feelings, and then you guys are able to more so like still have a healthy connection and a healthy attachment, because you were able to say, hey, I did that, I made you feel that way, and I apologize. So I think that's what accountability is all about, is just holding yourself accountable for how you made someone feel, even if you don't agree. But you still basically have your own values and your own perspective. So yes, I feel like accountability is everything, to be quite honest.
The accountability aspect of it, and I love your points. It's such murky water when you start dealing with accountability, because it starts becoming a tit for tat. Because I mean, you can always say, okay, we agree to disagree, but the apology it almost never comes with it. We'll agree to disagree, but anybody holding that accountability for their part in it. And the person that's considerably, it's always a right, you know what I'm saying? I don't never think it's an even wrong. Somebody is more right than wrong, but does both parties apologize, or does that person have to have that victor? You know, is that accountability is based off of somebody saying, okay, I screwed up?
Well, I mean, it can be. However, like I feel like a lot of people in relationships nowadays, I feel like humility has died. Like, everybody is so gun-ho.
Being right.
Yeah, everyone's so gun-ho on pride and ego. Like, if it strips your pride or your ego or your manhood or womanhood, whatever it is, I feel like humility has died, and that's why a lot of romance in relationships has died. So I feel like when you walk in humility and you humble yourself to say, I made that person feel this way, and although I may not feel that way, allow me to step into this person's shoes for just 1 second to see, you know, my intent may not have been this way, but however, even though I made you feel that way, I apologize, but my intentions were such and such. So I kind of feel like if you learn the heart of somebody and you look at somebody like a man will start to love through instead of loving through their own eyes, but love through selfless eyes, then it will be a lot more understanding in relationships.
Yeah, I feel like you have to, if you love a person, you have to love them for the stuff you don't like about them.
Yeah.
Excuse me. I don't think you can love a person for everything right if you don't love the stuff about them that you don't like. Because I mean, some people just don't change. If you can't love them for what they don't do good for you or what you don't like, it's not gonna work.
Yeah.
The accountability part, I think that you got to have a real strong relationship for people to start kind of the humility part of it, like you mentioned. That's built throughout the relationship, because a lot of the accountability part is you're deep in a relationship till you get to a situation where that comes about, and you really find out about the person if they're ready to, you know, concede or say, okay, I screwed up. Me, the age I'm at now, you know, I'm quick to say, yeah, I was real stupid. And I'm okay with it. You know, I
okay with it. That's
stupid.
Great.
And then but I'm quick to say, hey, I didn't do anything wrong. So if you want to act that way, so be it. I'm not gonna take accountability for your actions, because some people would do that just to keep the relationship going. But I've lost a lot of relationships, even my recent relationships, where I felt like the person was so steadfast on trying to make me feel a certain way, or make me take accountability for the way they're feeling, that makes me, I didn't do anything. I'm not accepting accountability for something that you did. I don't care about how much I love you. I'm ready to let people I love, because how strong I feel about, I've grown as a man, and at my age that I know when I've done wrong, right, and I don't have no problem admitting when I'm wrong. And so that's probably why I'm single. So it's the accountability is a big thing. That's a great topic you brought up.
Yeah, I just feel like, you know, it's really important to get in tune with your partner. Study them, learn them, know their ins and outs, know the good, bad, and the ugly. Everything's not going to be perfect. And I mean, from the beginning. That first fight is big. It ain't talking about, you know, hey, you picked me up 5 minutes later. I'm talking about a fight. To say if you can recover from it, because it really matters if the person that's, whether they're wrong or right, can admit, hey man, I didn't communicate right, because I don't give a damn. If one person's right, the other person did a little something you did that didn't, to make it kind of come off the rails a little bit. So awesome topic there. So let's say it says accountability is huge. That shows a level of emotional intelligence. We should not take it as a personal attack. Thank you. When our partner expressed how our actions affected them. That's what I said right here. I said, I am not at war with you. I am not your enemy. If anything, I'm your ace. I'm your day one. Okay, so I'm not at war with you. I think a lot of people feel like it's always a tug of war. It's always this person feels this way or you feel that way, so I'm going to run this way.
All right.
Instead of having a conversation, instead of us coming together to say, hey, this is how we feel. Right. This is how you made me feel. So accountability is everything. And I just feel like a lot of people, this is going to be another topic, but just because you physically hit the spot don't mean you emotionally hit the mark.
Ooh.
Come on, somebody.
You trying to put them butter biscuits out. So
we going to talk about that. We going to talk about it.
Oh, girl, you trying to throw the nuggets out there like that. I hear you, Shawty.
So that's my little relationship thing of the day is being held accountable, okay?
I love it. That's a great topic, Desi.
Thank you. Tashira says, some people don't like to hear that when you did this, it made them feel like they feel you are attacking them, even if it is just conversation of expression. Yes, they do feel attacked. A lot of people do feel attacked. But I also feel like that comes with, walking in humility.
Yeah.
And then also having grace, giving the people grace in your relationship.
I strongly believe that comes with age. I mean, you seem to have an old soul, so you kind of had a lot of experience in dealing with that. So I don't know if it's because if people have to have a lot of relationship to kind of come to that stage in their lives, but I know as I've gotten older and I've married for a very long time and went through some relationships after my marriage.
Yeah.
That I'm okay with saying, man, I fucked up. I was real stupid, but I'm telling you, if I didn't do anything wrong, I probably would lose a relationship because I'm not gonna. Yeah. I don't know if that's stubbornness to me.
What's crazy?
But should I give in because of the relationship? Or
I feel like if it's worth it, if it's somebody that you truly care about, I'm not saying take the blame. However, I know there's been so many times where I had to take the high road, and even just friendships where I personally know I didn't do nothing wrong. And I just was like, look, I'm sorry. I apologize. If I hurt your feelings, I apologize.
I may be wrong in that. Maybe that's why I'm...
Because we never know. I mean, how somebody takes something.
I guess every person is different. And I just feel like...
And all that getting, understanding.
I feel like I'm a good guy. And if I'm an asshole, I admit it. And if it's my fault, I admit it. If I lose a relationship because of my fault, I admit it. But I'm not going to just fall on the sword just because I love the person I feel like. Because I feel like if you can allow me to fall on the sword for something you did, then you don't love me.
Yeah, no, I don't feel like, if it's not even that, what if it's not even that deep though? What if it's just like, oh yeah, you made me feel this way or my feelings was hurt? Simply just saying, all right, I apologize. But I think nowadays a lot of people have this thing where, well, I'm mad too, so I'm just not going to talk to you. Dude, why can't we have a conversation? Like, what is so hard? We're all adults. Yeah. So I feel like having a conversation.
That makes sense.
It takes nothing.
That makes sense. And I admit I have some faults in that too. But
Pam, you better say that, girl. She said when you find all the peace you need while being single, you can form a beautiful relationship later. Yes, and I feel like being single.
Awesome statement.
Yes, it is. Being single isn't a negative time in your life.
It's not.
It's the time to really 100%. Be happy with you.
Date yourself.
Yes.
Date yourself. Ain't nothing. If you can't damn stand yourself, how you think somebody else will?
Hello. It's better being single and waiting than taking and faking. Hello.
I tell you what, and honestly, if I'm not right at that moment, I don't even want to bestow myself on somebody because I know I'm not right with myself. So it goes both ways. And that's accountability. Me understanding I have some faults I need to work on before I start including and making additions to what I got going on. So.
And truly embrace where you are right now. Like if you're not ready for a relationship, don't disrupt anybody else's peace. If you're not ready to move forward, if you are not healed yourself, then you need to heal so that you can be available or emotionally available to somebody else that's willing to receive the love that you have, and they're willing to give you the love.
Big. That's big.
So really just heal, embrace the moment that you're truly in, be very transparent with yourself. And if you are dating somebody and not ready, be transparent with that person and say, look, I am not ready for this. And you know what? I apologize for bringing you in here, getting your feelings involved. If you're not ready, just state that, embrace that, and man, walk in it. But that's my relationship piece for today. Hey.
We got to push on. We can talk about that for a while. Probably should make that main topic. Thank you so much, Desi. That's an awesome topic, man. We could talk about that forever. That's pretty cool.
Yes.
That's some in-depth stuff. So, and while we here, we definitely want to put out that if you want to be a guest on our show, we're ready to start doing interviews here. Desi is excited with her interview skills. We're going to try to see if we can put them out there. Anybody want to come in studio or by Zoom, contact myself or Mike Bell Baby through www.kingsbroadcasting.com, or just hit me in the messenger, hit Mike Bell in the messenger, or Desi. And we can get you set up and try to get some interviews going. So
hit us up, y'all.
We know y'all want to say something. Ain't nobody called in yet. 678-871-9602. Call in if you got that juice. I see y'all in the chat room talking, but I love it. I appreciate you guys joining us and hanging out with us. So now we're gonna push on to our main topic, man. So Mike Bell's gonna put our our quote for the week up. I told you guys to keep it. And look, I can't damn find it. But anyway, the purpose is the reason you journey. Passion is the fire that lights the way. And that ties into our topic, which is called motivation versus inspiration.
Topic
of today, motivation versus inspiration.
Yes.
To accomplish your goals, do you need motivation or inspiration? Do everybody even understand what the difference is? The difference of motivation and inspiration. Somebody asked me the other day, I post a lot of quotes throughout the week based off of my meditation and how I read and the books I'm reading at the moment. A lot of them got something to do with how I feel at the moment. A lot of them I just think they nuggets I need to throw out there and I feel like somebody else needs it. But most of them are inspiration. Most of them are motivation. Some of them are just slight. Some of them just being petty. That's what I do. So if shoe fits, lace that bitch up, tie it up tight. But anyway, motivation and inspiration. All right. The Webster defines inspiration as something that makes someone want to do something or gives someone the idea about what to do or create. Keep that. Motivation, the act or process of giving someone the reason to do something. Now, layman's term. Motivation, the operative thing of move. Motivation usually pushes. Inspiration uses within. That's the energy that comes from within, and that's the pull. To inspire someone means to pull them toward it. You're inspired to see something that you want to do, so someone is pulling you toward that inspiration. I talk to Desi, and I give her all the juice that's coming out of my mind and my heart, and I'm pulling her toward it, and she just, okay, man, I'm motivated, so she's pushing the energy toward my inspiration. So to have those different definitions of motivation and of inspiration, it's very important to understand what you need when you're trying to accomplish your goals. Now, sometimes you don't need both. People are different. Most people are easily motivated and they can finish the goal and get there without the inspiration. Some people don't even need the motivation. They can just base it off of everything that's within their heart and use the inspiration. So when you're looking at your goals and you're in depth with what you're trying to do, ask yourself, do I really want to do this based off it's in my heart and I'm putting all my energy in it? And that's that the inspiration pulls you towards your goal. The motivation is what drives you. That's the difference between amperage and voltage, and I don't want to go into that. But motivation is the movement of pushing you toward it. So everybody's different. What do you need to reach your goal? Be very in tune with, okay, I'm going to work today. What do I need inspiration to go to work to do my job the best that I can do? Or am I motivated to do my job? When somebody says I'm not motivated, what is your take on, I'm trying to reach my goal, so do I need motivation so I can be, do I need to be inspired to get the motivation? Do I need inspiration to be motivated?
This is good, because I wrote down, motivation gives you the energy that drives you to accomplish your goals, and you have to figure out what inspires you to achieve those goals. So I feel like when it comes to, you have to decide what you want. Like, what is your why? What drives you? Like, what wakes you up in the morning? And I feel like that's what inspires you. Like, I feel like that's the inspiration that you take from within, like understanding your why. So like, your competition isn't other people. It's basically your procrastination. So it's the knowledge you neglect. So if you neglecting all this knowledge that you have within that's inspiring you to keep going, you only basically you're not competing against other people, you're competing against yourself. So I feel like compete against that person that is within you. Conquer yourself. Understand your why. You versus you. Know what you have inside of you to get you to the next level, and you have to want it bad enough. And I feel like that's what inspires. So I feel like I'm very like always inspired by myself.
You don't need motivation a lot?
I think when it comes to working out, I do. But when it comes to...
So it definitely depends on your mission. Your mission.
Yep. And I feel like it's a mindset thing.
Because you come off on me as... I don't have to say a lot to you for you to just be ready to fucking do it. You know what I'm saying? And me, I'm an inspiration person.
Yeah.
I think everything... I need that... I need my heart to be just
in that place.
I need that energy from my heart to be from the inside of me, that fire that makes me go. But I can easily motivate other people to feel my same energy because my heart makes it come out so genuine. So everybody's different. To work out now, then again, I would be inspired. I would have to be like, I was a bodybuilder for a long time. I became a bodybuilder because I was more inspired my inspiration was becoming that healthy person, becoming a person that was in tune with my temple. That was my inspiration. My motivation was the magazines.
Yeah.
Watching people do it. My best friend who owns a gym that was always motivating, like, hey man, do one more rep. No, that's not enough. I didn't like that one, do it. That's the motivation that pushes me, but my inspiration had me there. So everybody... Motivation and inspiration is based off of your project, your mission. But I think a lot of people think that they the same thing, and that's why I kind of learned from some people I talked to in some chat rooms earlier this week. We was talking about, and that's how I come up with the topic, because people was trying to say, man, I'm just not motivated to do this, and I'm like, what does your heart say?
Right.
And they're like, well, I mean, you know.
That is what is your why? Like, why?
It's like that's the same
it?
thing, and that's what triggered this topic. It's like that's the same thing. That's not the same thing. Motivation and inspiration are two different things.
Yeah.
And he finally came back to me in my message. It was like, hey man, I started thinking about that, and I looked that up. What you were saying, that makes a lot of sense. I said, man, you can have inspiration to do anything in the world. I say, because inspiration is long lived.
Yeah.
Inspiration can run the marathon. Me running this company, starting it off from just a laptop on my kitchen table. That's inspiration that's brought us 4 or 5 years later.
Yes.
Motivation is you.
Yeah.
My Mike Bell baby, my people in my company, you guys are my motivation. My inspiration is there. My heart is there. The passion is gonna pull me toward my goal, but you guys are gonna push me with your motivation. Yeah. And that's why I got through the guy, and the guy, next thing I know, you end up friending me. Like, I'm friend request, you know. So hopefully you're watching the show. But that's my little tidbit on that. But I would like to hear from other people, give me a little bit on that. And if you got any scenarios, so I mean, and I'm gonna ask Desi, because I've been knowing Desi probably about 2 years, two and some change now.
I think 3.
3 years.
Yeah.
3 years. 3 years. She's experienced a lot. Career-wise, you kind of been in that pendulum, kind of swinging back and forth on a lot of different things.
Nigga. What? Sorry.
Are you serious right now?
Yeah.
What? Huh? Jimmy Cricket. All right. Can we recording? Come on.
I know.
So Desi, you've been through your career challenges, trying to figure out what you want to do, coming out of school. So what is your inspiration based off of trying to push Is it motivational that you need, or you need inspiration?
So, yeah. Sorry.
It's a cricket, man. She's a Jiminy cricket.
I'm scared of bugs. I'm sorry.
It's gone.
Okay. Why you gotta get mad at me?
We on the
Studio
show.
life, man.
You gotta push on.
I'm sorry, y'all. Everyone that knows me, y'all. If my family watching, y'all already know how I am. So don't even play with me. But anyway, so what inspired? I could say, a lot of things is basically my own inspiration within myself. As far as like my career and stuff, my motivation will be. Just seeing the people that's operating, like you, for instance, would be like my motivation. That's operating in something that I already want to do, but I'm not quite there yet. So, yeah, my motivation is just watching you all do what you do, and then just kind of being inspired by that. But honestly, like, I honestly feel like it's a mindset thing. Like, I have an acronym for wealth, and I always say this is what's going to inspire me. Like, I write down what I want, I envision my future, I affirm my desires, I listen to what's on the inside, my spirit, what God is telling me, and I take action, and then I transform, and then at that point I hold the vision. And so if you write the vision, you make it plain, and you continue to inspire yourself and motivate yourself, then you could do anything. So you really just, what inspires me is my why. Like, I want to be able to create a legacy. I want to be able to break every generational curse that was attached to my family at one point. Wow, so my why is to keep going, and I'm inspired by that, to know that, like, my life at one point, I'm going to be able to do something that people in my family never did.
Wow. So,
yes.
Wow. So I would like to say you're a very inspired person then.
Yes.
Naturally. Mm-hmm. So why does, you said working out, you need motivation. What is the difference? Why does it switch like that?
Because working out.
And I'm not picking on you. I'm just trying to get a handle on,
I get bored.
On certain things.
I get bored.
Well, you get bored working out?
Yes. Working out is boring to me. Like, okay, so a lot of people like to work out. So like, say my boo thing was like, all right, we going to the gym. Cool, I'm going to the gym. One, I get to look at him because he looks so good. I'm like, ooh, yes, baby. And then that's motivating me because he's like, oh, if he look good without his shirt, I gotta look good without my shirt. So we both about to run on this treadmill, and I feel motivated. And then we're like, it's like we're feeding off each other's energy. Like, he working now, looking good, and I'm like, yeah, baby, you ain't gonna beat me. So it's almost like competition because I'm very competitive. So yeah, but if I'm got to do it by myself and I got to push through by myself, only thing that's going to inspire me is to be in better health, my health goals, obviously, and to lose the weight and stuff like that. So I can be self-inspired. It's just getting up and doing it. Like, I think sometimes at that point I'm like, I'm bored. It's raining. It's cold. And I'm making up every excuse in the book that I can't deposit in my bank account on why I can't go to the gym.
Wow.
However,
so your improvements of seeing the change in your body or how you feel, that doesn't give you that inspiration or motivation?
That does, but I think consistency is the issue with me. It's more so the consistency of it instead of, I think, because I can be inspired and motivated to do it, but staying consistent is what my issue is.
Wow, that's interesting.
Mike going. What's up, Mike?
Okay. Can I say something, PettyMan?
Yeah, go ahead, Mike. Go ahead.
I like the phrase of the day. You know what I'm saying? Purpose is the reason you journey. Passion is the fire that lights the way. Mm-hmm. I think it's an order that it goes in. Purpose is, of course, the reason you journey. But passion is the key to it all. Because if you have passion, that will naturally inspire you, which in turn should make it easy to be motivated. Mm-hmm. Because if motivation is in the front, that means you don't have passion to do it. That means you have to be motivated to do it. If you're passionate about something, no matter what's going on, you're going to make sure you get it done and be a part of whatever it is that you journey to be. Yeah. So having that passion is probably more important than anything else because everything else follows that. Mm-hmm. Being passionate drives your inspiration. And at that point, it's easy to be motivated.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and that's what I'm getting at with Desi. I feel like just how me and her click like that is because her inspiration is so strong. Her passion is there, so it's easy to throw a little motivation at her to just kind of push her over the edge. And I'm like that. Like I say, with me building this company and getting to where I am, getting us to where we are through this journey, as Mike put it, the purpose and the reason of this journey is my passion. My passion that's in my heart is that fire that pushes, so the motivation becomes easy. Yeah. And that's you guys around me and helping us push through. So that's that. I'm glad Mike.
Thank you,
he stole my thunder because I like them kind of tied in together. But that's perfect because that mean whatever we discuss, that mean when he read it, and that's what I want the people out here in our podcast world out there in Spotify and out here in YouTube, I want them to see that what he put up on the screen and try to tie in why did he pick that motivational quote, inspirational quote. So what are you people out there? Are you a inspired person or you just you're a motivator? So that goes in tune with everything you do. So you wake up in the morning and you sit on the edge of the bed like me. I'm an old 72 box Chevy, so I had to sit there for a minute and kind of let everything get all the muscles and shit, get all back in place. So
that's horrible.
I got to hit that pedal a little bit, get that carburetor, get that fuel up in there, then hit that start button, and then I go on and get up. So, but I sit there and I look for that inspiration. That's my heart.
Right.
That Iron Man, that thing that's in his heart that gives the passion to do whatever. And one of the main things that you say that I fell in love with is winning on purpose.
Facts.
Which goes with purpose is the reason of your journey.
Yes.
You gotta have a purpose. If you have
Are you walking in your purpose?
Damn. Purpose.
Purpose is everything.
Explain it. How did you come up with that? Because that's part of your Desi speak, and that's one of your main things.
Well,
so
really,
how'd you come with that?
It wasn't even me I didn't really come with it. I remember everyone used to be like, have a good day on purpose or live on purpose. And I'm like, yeah, everyone win on purpose. And then I remember my god brother, Willie Moore Jr. had said, winning on purpose, like, is the key. Like, so I just kind of was like, man, like, we gotta win on purpose. Like, that's what it is. So I just feel like, like you said, like, purpose is the reason for your journey. So when you walking in your purpose and you doing what you called to do, then I feel like everything else is gonna fall in place. And then that is your journey. That's your why. That is why y'all, like, people are gonna be inspired by your vision, by your dreams, by everything that you're doing. Like, cause you walking in your purpose, you doing what you called to do, and boom, that is the passion and the fire that lights the way.
So how do people lose that purpose because they want it to happen fast? Or are they not running the entire length of the track? Or they just kind of stopping because they think it's supposed to come fast? Because we're in that time now where everybody want it fast. Mm-hmm. Everybody want it right now.
Yeah.
They asking God, give me this, give me this. He heard you the first time. You ain't got to say it but one time, and now you got to work.
Yeah.
Everything that God gives you is with work.
Exactly.
You have to put the
Faith
work in.
Without works
is
dead. Come on here. You better come on in this room.
We need Dwight B here. We need the apostle here.
I got a question for both of you, man.
Go ahead.
Like, we're talking about purpose and walking in your purpose. Mm-hmm. But there are some people that live on this earth and die and never know what their purpose is.
I know. I thought about this the other day.
How, if you guys have any information, or not information, but any advice on how people should go about trying to figure out what their purpose is here on this planet.
Oh, that's a good.
I think anytime you know that you've served your purpose when you're happy with your accomplishments in yourself. You're not necessarily looking for people for that gratification. I always say, as long as people talking about you while you're alive, you don't have to worry about them talking about you while you're dead or praising you while you're dead. Mm-hmm. If they're praising you while you're alive and you're doing great things, and that's not necessarily monetary thing, materialistic, that's the people that always tell me, man, I love what you say on your podcast. I love you and Desi's interaction, your chemistry. Mm-hmm. So if they're telling me those things are good and they're telling me I'm doing great things because of what me and Desi is doing, I feel like those are little small bites of my purpose. If I die tomorrow, I know I did something. I reached out. If I reach out to one person in this podcast, that means that's my purpose. My purpose is to make sure that I let somebody know that you are loved. You can find peace within yourself, and you can't love nobody else if you're not loving yourself.
And I just really think it's people getting in tune with, of course, like I always say, like, my high power is God. I believe in God, Jesus Christ. That's me. I feel like it's people really just getting tuned in their spiritual walk, hearing from God, knowing, really just building that relationship so that you can figure out your purpose. Because I feel like it's not an overnight thing. Like, people, I'm still figuring out, finding my way
all the time.
And we learn every day. So I just feel like it's not an overnight thing. But there are people here that leave this earth and, have never served their purpose. But we do know that what if they did serve their purpose here? We don't know if whatever their purpose may be, we're not sure.
I think that's us.
That's
God's way.
Permissive will.
I always say, God give us a suitcase for us to travel for only so far.
Yeah.
You only put so many clothes now for so many days, so many years, so many minutes, so many seconds. Mm-hmm. You run out of clothes, you served your purpose.
Yeah, that's good. I like that.
Yeah, so I
That's
think
good.
God gives every one of us on this planet a suitcase, and we pack for so many days. Well,
Yes.
so many years, so many days, so many years, so many months, so many days, so many hours, so many minutes, so many seconds. And when that runs out, you served your purpose. Because
Yep.
essentially you're living in the guidance of Him.
And
in
I
the
just
light
feel
of
like
Him.
God has a way of revealing things to you.
Yeah.
And so
And keep you
paying
on track.
attention. Yes.
Keep you on
and
track.
then again, understand like what is your why? What's driving you? What do you want to do here? Like, do you want to inspire others?
Yeah.
What is something that you want to do? Some people just rather wake up, work a 9 to 5, and go back to sleep.
Yeah.
No, that's not what I want to do in life.
And that's what I'm learning through my meditation is to stop asking keep asking God, just asking over and over and over. Give me this. Nope, I'm gonna ask one time,
Yeah.
and that's up to me.
But honestly, like mindset, attitude, commitment, walking in excellence.
Oh yeah,
Be specific.
That's bad. That's bad stuff right there.
Yes.
That's some big words right there. So that mindset is big.
Ask, seek, knock.
Knock.
Be specific with God. Make sure it's measurable. Make sure it's obtainable. It's all obtainable. Make sure you have the results and you put the time in. And I feel like you're going to walk in your purpose. Period.
All right. Well, everybody, we're pushing up against time. We want to thank everybody that's joined us here on YouTube, Periscope, and Twitch. And if you caught us on Facebook, just click that link to YouTube on Boxcast, on our Roku, Fire Stick, Apple TV. This is the PettyMan and Desi podcast, and man, we had a great time. I want to thank everybody that came out into the chat room and talk. I see some long paragraphs tonight. I
Right.
can't even read it, but that means you guys are actually out there. You guys are really in tune with what we're talking about. We try to bring some good topics to make people think. We try to make some fun with it too, not to be so dry. So we definitely want you guys to interact with us through our hotline and on our chat. So I am so elated by all the activity that we see in the chat room, and I know Desi feels the same way.
So excited.
So I'm gonna let Desi give her outs on it. We're gonna get ready to push out. Go ahead, Desi. What you got?
Man, I just thank y'all for watching. Continue to share the broadcast even after it's over. Subscribe, share it, send it to your family members, your friends, and we just thank you for tuning in and sticking with us each and every other Thursday. So I thank you. We can't thank you enough for your support. So yeah, I'm out. I ain't got nothing else.
Okay, shout out to your family.
Shout out to my family, everyone that watched. I love you guys. Every single person. So yes, thank you for watching me. Y'all are amazing. Of course, on camera, off camera. Y'all know me. Y'all love me.
Desi Speaks.
Desi Speaks is coming to you soon.
Yep. It's
Yes.
coming. It's coming. I'm
And
excited about that. I'm so
also be on the lookout for my Be Still Creations apparel line. So it is also
So
coming.
you designing clothes now. You just gangster with it.
Well, just trying to do what it do, you hear me? But no, we thank y'all for watching us and tuning in. Man, I just really appreciate everybody. And I appreciate you, Gary
Yeah.
and Mike.
We appreciate you.
I love y'all.
You're definitely my motivation.
Illy.
I wish we could play T.I., but we can't. But anyway, motivation. Hey, we love you guys, man. We gonna get ready to bounce out of here, man. So this is the PettyMan podcast with Desi.
We out this thing.
Keep it petty at all times. The
Hey.
darkest night bring the brightest stars. We love you. Let's get it.
Hey.
Ah. Oh man. Thank you, Mike Bell, baby.
Thank you, Rashima, for this popcorn.
Yeah, thank you, Rashima. We about to get drunk off popcorn.
Yeah, right. Come on, bust them.
We out.